Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Yellow version playthrough. This game I spent most of my childhood playing. I really couldn't think of another game where I spent so much time playing over and over again. I would finish the game, I would start over again, I would finish the game again, I would start over again. But once again, I finished the game for one last time, but this time I decided to grab my brother's game. He had both Pokemon Red and Blue, so I thought, you know what? Why not transfer over all of his Pokemon over to mine? And what I ended up with was 150 Pokemon. I was missing one. Only one that I needed, and that was Mew. And I tried all different types of ways to try and get Mew, but, you know, even I asked my friends, I'm like, hey, how do you get Mew? And they're like, oh, you just do this, and then you'll have him. I'm like, oh, okay, so I tried that, but turns out that all the different ways that people try telling me to do it, it just wouldn't work out. They kept saying, oh, that's how I got my Mew, and that's how I got this, and that's how I got that, but I just couldn't get it. Just couldn't get it. So I gave up. Stopped playing the game. Until now, of course. Most of this I'm just running off of memory. I can't really remember all of the game. I do remember the start quite excessively. It's one of the areas that I spent most of my time in. This is not going to be a walkthrough. I don't know every last nook and cranny of this map, well, this game, this region, so don't expect me to show you all the hidden secrets. I only know a few of them, and that's what I learned when I was a kid. This will be more of a playthrough where I'll be going through the start to the finish, and when I say finish I don't mean all the Pokemon. I can't get all of the Pokemon in just one single game. It's instead going to be from now to the Elite Four, and probably when I catch Mewtwo, depending on how many parts I have up to then. I don't want to go too far past 50. I don't think I'll have 50, but if I do go past 50 I don't want to have too many. This is my first commentary. I'm hoping over time, through more parts, that I become more comfortable with doing these. At the moment I'm more of a blank on what to say. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't want to say this, I don't want to say that, I don't want to screw up, so at the moment I'm, like, nervous, to say the least. Now, if you're wondering on why I called my rival Panda, well, he's another commentator who's going to be part of the YouTube channel. Once he gets all his stuff sorted out, he'll be doing commentaries of probably Pokemon games as well. But one thing you will notice is that he loves Eevees. He really, really loves Eevees. I don't think I know anyone who has loved Eevees more than him. So I thought, you know, playing Pokemon Yellow, the rival gets Eevee, so I thought, you know, this is just perfect. Definitely gotta call him Panda. I think he watches me here. No? Looks away. Alright. This should be a nice easy battle. It's usually the first one that is the easiest. When I was a kid, I played this game like a pro. I never like switched out, switched back in constantly. I was more of a get this one Pokemon powered up and whatnot. One over Pokemon. When I played Yellow, it was Persian. I transferred Persian from my brother's Blue version, and I got Persian up to level 100. Pikachu was left behind. I actually evolved Pikachu, which I regretted. I found a Thunderstone. It's like, you know what, that'd be pretty cool. Have Raichu follow me around. Well, turns out Raichu does follow you around if you evolve a Pikachu. So I was like, oh damn, it didn't say if I did it, because back then I didn't know that you could actually do that. Surprisingly, there was a save button there, but I never actually used it. Unless, of course, I wasn't playing. I never used it to go, hey, yeah, I'll save here and then I'll go do this. And if it turns out bad, I'll turn it off and on. The only time I actually did that was when I was catching legendaries such as Zapdos, Articunos, and Moltres. Or Mewtwo or anything like that, any sort of legendary Pokemon, I'd sort of just save it and play it. I learned that through probably my second or third playthrough. Professor Oak makes it sound so surprising that Pikachu doesn't like Pokeballs. I mean, you think about it. The Pokemon being shoved into a very small space. Of course they're not gonna like a Pokeball. It's like, what? The size of your palm, and you grab something like, let's take a Moltres and put it into a little tiny ball the size of your hand. Of course it's not gonna like it in there. I don't know, cruelty if you ask me, but you know, Pokemon really did teach you that dog fighting was alright. Trying to think of the Pokemon I'm trying to think of, it evolves to Arcanine. Arcanine or Arcanine, I think it was Arcanine. Can't remember it. Anyway, yeah, it teaches you dog fighting is alright. Get two Arcanines to fight each other to the death. It's all acceptable. It's called Pokemon battles. Or cockfighting, get two Pidgeys to rip each other to pieces. But as a kid, I guess you don't actually see that. I mean, I didn't really think fighting two dogs was a good thing. I was always taught at a young age animal cruelty is bad. Plus, you should know through just common sense that causing pain to another creature is just bad. So those are supposed to be Pokedexes over there. They look like just regular books. Maybe the Pokedex was just a book. And that the TV show blew it into a new sort of spectrum with being a little tiny, like, Game Boy. Yeah, that bar at the top there, it's because I'm running it through an emulator. I cannot actually remove that. Maybe through later parts it'll actually be removed, but for now it'll be staying there until I can figure out a way to actually remove that and actually keep the quality of the screen and all that. Well, that's it for today. Please subscribe. More parts are coming. Different games as well, not just Pokemon, but different playthroughs. But for now, there will be Pokemon, there will be Gradius, there'll be Isaac coming in. Those parts are being uploaded right now. So please subscribe. See ya.